Welcome back to TFAX, your go-to channel for all the latest and most fascinating updates from the world of entertainment. Today, we've got a thrilling lineup featuring the latest buzz from Survivor 48. First up, we've got an exclusive deleted scene from Survivor 48 that highlights Cedrek McFadden's roller coaster ride this season. Next, we dissect the intense drama of the latest tribal council, who was voted off Survivor last night. In a shocking double elimination, Cedrek McFadden and Sai Hughley faced the consequences of their strategic choices. In our third story, we hear from eliminated player Sai Hughley as she reflects on her experience and discusses why she would have been a bitter juror. What does this reveal about her mindset during the game? Last but not least, Cedrek McFadden shares his insights on the game's twists and turns. From his critical voting decisions to the pressure he felt at the end, Cedrek opens up about his complex relationships and the challenges he faced this season. Stick around as we unravel each of these captivating stories. Let's jump right into our first story featuring an exclusive deleted scene from Survivor 48 that sheds light on Cedrek McFadden's tumultuous week in the game. It's been a rough ride for the self-proclaimed butt doctor, who was not only voted out during a dramatic double elimination, but also faced a significant challenge fail. In this deleted scene, we see Cedrek's enthusiasm as he prepares for a classic Survivor grip competition, showcasing his hope to prove himself. He fervently tells his tribe that he believes he has the willpower to excel in this challenge, calling it his chance to shine. However, that excitement quickly fades as the competition unfolds. Cedrek's performance lasted merely 15 to 20 seconds, far short compared to the winner David Kinn, who displayed a remarkable grip strength. The scene emphasizes Cedrek's initial optimism and determination, highlighting a bittersweet moment as he realizes that his expectations don't match the reality of the competition. It's intriguing to see Cedrek's confessional moment where he expresses his anticipation for the challenge, stating he's excited to compete and show what he's made of. Unfortunately, the outcome paints a stark contrast to his ambitions, leaving fans to ponder how such a promising competitor faced such a sudden downfall. So, what does this exclusive look into Cedrek's mindset tell us? It showcases not just the physical demands of Survivor, but also the emotional roller coaster that contestants endure. Will this deleted scene change how we view Cedrek's journey on the show? Let's dive deeper into what this means for his legacy in Survivor 48. Moving on to our second story, let's break down the dramatic elimination results from last night's episode of Survivor 48. Fans were on the edge of their seats as the show unfolded two tribal councils, leading to not one, but two shocking eliminations. In a surprising turn of events, both Cedrek McFadden and Sai Hughley were sent packing, with Cedrek becoming the first member of the jury. The tension was palpable as the votes were cast, with Sai receiving a unanimous 5-0 vote against her, while Cedrek faced a 5-1 decision. What led to these game-changing moves, and did the right players truly get voted out? Sai's elimination was particularly noteworthy, as she was blocked from voting by her tribemate Mitch, making her downfall even more dramatic. Despite earlier warnings from other contestants about the threats Mitch posed, it all came down to a crucial decision that left Sai just shy of making the jury. Meanwhile, Cedrek struggled to build bonds within his tribe, leading to his ultimate demise. As alliances shifted and strategies were questioned, it became clear that both players were seen as liabilities in a game where trust was essential. After last night's shocking results, fans are left wondering how these eliminations will impact the remaining players moving forward. With only one tribal council in next week's episode, the pressure is mounting, making immunity more crucial than ever. Who will rise to the occasion, and who will crumble under the pressure? Let's discuss how these latest developments are shaping Survivor 48 and the game at large. In our third story, we turn our attention to the unforgettable Sai Hughley, who has opened up about her journey on Survivor 48 after her shocking elimination. In a recent interview, Sai reflected on her time in the game and shared some candid insights on why she would have been a bitter juror if she had made it that far. Sai's competitive spirit was evident throughout her season, whether it was forging strategic alliances or fiercely competing for advantages. Yet, her elimination came as a harsh reality check, landing her just one spot away from the jury. In her own words, she expressed feelings of disappointment about not being able to fully play her game and contribute to the final decisions. One striking aspect of Sai's reflections is her acknowledgement of her emotional state during the game. She candidly stated that her mindset would have made it difficult for her to vote fairly on the jury. With her strong feelings about the social dynamics in the tribe, she feared that her emotions could lead her to vote against her former allies. Sai also discussed the challenges she faced, pointing to her blunt and straightforward personality as the reason others wanted her out. She mentioned the fear that her authenticity and honesty instilled in her fellow contestants, noting that people often struggle with someone who isn't afraid to express their true feelings. As we revel in Sai's reflective insights, it raises important questions about the psychological impact of the game. Could her fierce nature have played a role in how her alliance viewed her? Would she really have made a bitter juror? These reflections aren't just about her time in the game, they offer a deeper look at the personal stakes involved in Survivor. Stay tuned as we analyze how Sai's departure shapes the future of Survivor 48 and what it means for the remaining players. In our final story, we focus on Cedrek McFadden as he shares his experiences and insights from his tumultuous journey in Survivor 48. After navigating the highs and lows of the game, Cedrek recently opened up about the critical decisions he made and the pressure he felt in the closing moments of his Survivor experience. Reflecting on his gameplay, Cedrek discussed the pivotal moment when he chose to save Sai Hughley during a tie vote, a decision that ultimately cost him his closest ally, Justin Piapi. This choice not only affected his game, but also altered his relationships within the tribe, showcasing the delicate balance of trust and strategy in Survivor gameplay. Cedrek admitted that he felt the game closing in on him as the weeks progressed. He described the emotional and physical exhaustion that comes from constant competition and tribal councils, revealing just how grueling the experience can be. During the last challenge, he confronted the reality of his performance. Despite his willpower, fatigue, and lack of food hindered his ability to succeed. He also expressed regret about not utilizing his shot in the dark during the final vote, a strategic missed opportunity that had the potential to change his fate in the game. Cedrek's honesty about his struggles provides fans with a sincere look at what it's like to compete under such intense pressure and the difficult choices every contestant must navigate. As Cedrek prepares to take his place on the jury, the question remains, how will his past decisions influence his vote in the final tribal council? With his unique perspective and experiences, will he be the one to tip the scales and decide who ultimately takes home the title of sole survivor? Join us as we continue to follow this captivating season of Survivor 48 and see how each player's journey unfolds.